guys. So the cool thing about manifesting is that you are not in this alone. You have the help of the universe. And when I say that, what I mean is there are universal laws, right? We can observe them. Oftentimes we can measure them, and we can always rely on them to do different things in our reality and in our universe. And these laws can be harnessed and utilized for us to create the reality we want and to manifest the things into our lives that we desire. So let's talk a little bit about some universal laws. A lot of them are, you can find them in science and several other aspects of our life and our reality. So for example, just so you guys can follow, right? And then we're gonna get to the main point. But there's laws of gravity, electricity, there are mathematical laws, right? And all these laws are immutable, which means they have been here since the foundation of time. They will never change, and you can always rely on them. So now, another law, so those are universal laws and physical laws. There are also spiritual laws, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So there is a law of thinking, and the law of thinking states that our thoughts dictate and determine our reality in every aspect. So that is an observable law. And also we can apply other laws to our thinking. So just like there is a law of averages, right, which can be observed in many different parts of the universe, many different parts and aspects of our daily life. There's also the law of distribution, right? Meaning that if we have a scale and one scale has 1,000 pounds on it, and then the other end of the scale has 1,000.3 pounds on it, it's going to tip over, which means when it comes to your thoughts, we know positive thinking is a necessity. So your thoughts don't have to all be 100% positive. They don't even have to be 80 or 90% positive. Realistically, it only needs to be 51% of your thoughts need to be positive thinking, and that will be the majority of your life. Another law of majority, law of averages, right? So we can start to see correlations. And either way, so like I was saying, there's a universal law of thinking, and it's hard also to sometimes get a grip and a grasp of these laws, but that's why you need to really spend time thinking. It's all about thinking and contemplating, right? Thinking of these deeper concepts and different, just principles that we have. And really, it's so important to sit down and think about how the world works, how the universe works, right? There's laws of growth. There's laws of that pertain to animal life, which us humans, we are also animals. There's laws that we can observe that every animal is going to be able to get the things that they need. It's instinctual within us, right? There's a divine power within us, which is our subconscious. It's our nature, whatever you want to refer to it as. It's something innate within us, which will always guide us to the things that we need. And the beauty of being a human is that we can harness that power inside of us, and we can train it and we can direct it, which other animals can't. When a bird flies south for the winter, it's just instinctual. They know they need to do it for safety, for survival, or when an animal finds another animal to mate, no one teaches them these things. So once again, we're humans, we have a higher intelligence. So you would think it would be easier for us to create our reality and create our environment. Unfortunately, we're not taught these things. People oftentimes don't explain to us how great the power that we have within us is. So oftentimes we go through life ignorant and just not knowledgeable about just how capable we are as human beings. And also now, there are lots of distractions. TV, social media, the internet, so many things pulling us in so many different directions, telling us what to think, and we're not obviously thinking internally enough to realize our power. Other laws that we can observe that if we focus on, it will come into fruition into our life, right? There's the law of abundance, a law that there is always enough and more than enough of anything that any living creature on this earth, in this planet, and in the universe could ever need. And once again, once we fix our attention on nature, if you go into a national park, a forest, go to the beach, look at all the sand, look at the infinite amounts of water. Those are all minerals. Those are all substances that comprise the things that we want, right? You can go to a field, look at the blades of grass, stare out the window on a rainy day and look at all the raindrops, right? Look at all the flower, all the food, the crops, abundance, right? That is another law that we can harness and bring it into our life. And so abundance pertains to everything in this universe, and that includes money. All we have to do is change our outward perception and change our thinking, and we can create abundance in our lives in any, area that we want. So we obviously want an abundance of money, but sometimes we want an abundance of love, friendship, happiness, joy, whatever it is, but we're 100% capable. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And so let's just go through the main points and reiterate some things. The law of thinking, right? This is a law, guys. Our thoughts create our reality. So be very intentional about what we want. Be very aware of your thoughts, self-awareness. So focus your thoughts. Think about what it is that you want and how you want your life to look, and you continuously think those thoughts of whatever it is you want to be, whatever it is you want to do, or what you want to have. Focus your thoughts on that. That will shape your reality. Now, within the thoughts, law of averages. So whatever your average thoughts are is what will determine how your life ends up. So if your thoughts are all positive, you will have a positive life. Or if you're thinking about wealth and abundance, 51% of the time, that will be how your life will average out. Of course, the more you can do this, the better. And also the law of abundance. Understand that anything you could possibly want, there is more than enough of it in this universe. That is a law that we can observe in nature. So those are 3 of the laws universal laws that I wanted you guys to really think about, fix your attention on them, sit and meditate with these principles, and also just think about all the other laws that are in this universe. And once you understand that everything in this universe is created with order, laws, then you start to understand this is not so difficult, because you're not out here alone, right? These laws are tools given to us from the Creator, from the universe, to utilize, to observe, to see how they work. Just like once humans figured out electricity, we didn't know what lightning and stuff was at first. We figured it out, we harnessed that law, and now we use it to power cities, to do all kinds of things. So like I said, guys, just meditate, ponder on these things, think about these principles, understand you're not alone, and that you can use these laws, and that everything in this universe has a system behind it, and you can figure these systems out and use them to create the life you want. That's pretty much it. If this video was helpful, please give this video a like, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching.